Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last time we saw the very unexpected death of Emir Bernard. Our big beloved bearded Bernard is alas no more, which was all very sad indeed. And it was a shocker, it was an absolute shocker. We had no idea at all that he was even remotely close to death. I don't think he was ill, I don't think he even had, the faintest of sniffles or whatever, but there we go. It was very much out of the blue and it was very, very sad. So after 19 years in charge, Emir Bernard handed things over to Emir Biscuit, and there is Emir Biscuit, who made it his first official function after taking charge to romance his wife, which I think is all rather wonderful, and it worked very well. It was a perfect romance scheme, and now these two are soulmates, which is all very lovely indeed, and they've got new hats. Of course they have, because why wouldn't you want some wonderful new gigantic hats? So it's all looking very good in terms of romance and in terms of hats. However, there is still a little bit of a kind of, an Abyssinian shaped elephant in the room, because as we saw last time, they came in and took Burr away from us. Now this was whilst Bernard was still in charge, but yeah, they came in and they attacked us and we just couldn't fend them off. They were too strong, they've got too many allies coming in to help them, so we had to sort of surrender and we lost Burr. So we're down to just 2 counties right now. We've got Dalak and we've got Zabid over here. So, it's a pretty tough start really for Biscuit. He's going to find it quite tough because once upon a time we would have had double the amount of counties, generating more levies and money and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be quite tricky. And I think the first thing we should do is just go and grab ourselves another alliance. Now we have got 2 very, very good alliances. This one here is pretty good. So Emir II of this place all the way over here, I think it is. So it's quite some distance away. But I mean, that can get us about 5,500 troops, which is very, very good. And then, if we look at our other alliance, if we go back to there, this is wonderful. Look at this. Almost 10,000 people from Amir-i-Amaran Mahmud of this place over here. I mean, it's huge. This is a Rumi Grand Amarat. And is that a kingdom? That's a kingdom. That's not even an empire. That's just a kingdom level place. But it's huge. 9,600 troops that we could call upon for help if we actually need them. So that could be very handy. However, we could get another alliance that's a little bit closer to home, I think. I think they're going to be over here somewhere. And that's, of course, with our Caliph. Now, I think it was Rainbow, wasn't it? So there we go. So previously, when we were playing as Bernard, we had this kind of alliance sorted because our daughter, hang on, let's try and work it out. Yeah, so our daughter, from Bernard's perspective, was married to the Caliph. So, of course, that gave us an alliance. But now we're playing as Biscuit, we have to kind of go and renegotiate this because that alliance ended when Bernard died. So let's go and see if we can actually do this again. So, yeah, there we go. Negotiate alliance. So because we've got the kind of the blood tie still there. And, yeah, plus 37 we'll accept. In fact, it's all good. It's all good. He's very happy to go for that. So, yeah, okay, we'll go for that. What exactly is your military power? It's only 1,038. Oh, I thought it was going to be a little bit more than that. Do you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll go for that, please. So that gets us up to, I think, hang on, let's tick time on a little bit. That gets us up to 3 alliances, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Our child, I wave at my wife, Amira Bayan, as she walks across the garden, but she demonstratively turns away. Oh, yes. We had a thing right at the end of the previous part where we were having doubts with the lineage of Cake, weren't we? We weren't sure whether Cake was ours or not, and we went to investigate. Okay, so that didn't resolve itself. Of course it didn't, because other bits and bobs happened, and then we just kind of finished up. So, okay, this is kind of carrying that on. Okay, so my initial concerns about Cake's lineage seem to have been misgivings. However, they are not likely to forget them anytime soon. So we can then say, he can't hide anything from me. So we do another intrigue challenge against our wife, or we just go, hooray, that's a relief. So our wife is a little bit annoyed with us, although she still loves us very, very much. Look at that, plus 100, so that's very good. But yeah, what happens with that? So she doesn't like us anyway. 25 opinion has been lost already, so we can't sort of stop that. But then, yeah, if we do this, we discover the truth, 65% chance, 34% chance, kind of my fears are unfounded and nothing happens, and both Cake and our wife get even grumpier with us. I think, given that we're soulmates with our wife now, and we very much are in love, it's all a wonderful kind of thing going on here, I don't think we'd go and do that anymore. I think we trust what she says. So there you go. This is such a relief. It's all fine. Cake is obviously ours. It's all splendid stuff. Okay, there we go. And there is the alliance sorted. Marvellous news. We now have 3 allies, which is very good indeed. Hang on. Is she pregnant? Hang on a second. Clear that. Our wife is pregnant. Okay. That's very interesting. Could also cause various succession issues depending on the gender of the child, but there we go. Okay, that's very good as well. Good job. And we have a stewardship perk to choose from as well. We shall pick popular figurehead. There we go. Popular opinion up by 50. That's very handy. That can stop kind of, like peasant uprisings and things happening. So that's quite useful. And yeah, we've been writing letters to the stork. And they've been successful. They've been really well-written letters, very good handwriting, very good grammar and spelling and all that kind of stuff. And the stork obviously has been suitably impressed to deliver as a child at some point soon. So we wrote the letters 2 months ago, it seems. So yeah, another kind of 7 months and a child will be with us. Okay, that's very good. Now we do have 194 monies right now. Is it worth investing a little bit more in some troops? I'm just thinking some bowmen. They're not very expensive, are they? 55 money to get 100 bowmen in, to push us closer to getting 2,000 soldiers. I mean, given that we started with 350 or whatever it was, all those years ago, that's really impressive. So here we go. Let's get us another 100 bowmen for 55 money. There we go. I don't think it's that much. Yeah, unraised maintenance is 0.12 a month. Is it worth getting some more? No, I don't think it is. Let's leave us with a little bit of money in the bank, just in case we need to do a tiny bit of spending here and there. Just taking a look at the Danakils there, our long-standing rivals and enemies over many, many years. Their military strength is not that good anymore. They've got 956 levies, and they've got 900 horn warriors, and then their allies can muster about 1,750 people. I think we could take a bit of land off them. I think we could go in here and maybe take... I mean, it might make sense to take that place first. So take... What's that called? I can't see what that's called. What's that called? Ed. It's just called Ed. Okay, we could take Ed away from them. Because, it's on the coast, and then we can use this as a staging point to attack Danakil and Afar a bit later on if it comes to that. I think it might be worth doing. Maybe, after all these years of being bullied and victimised and raided by you, we actually go in and get some revenge. Because it's not forgotten. It's not forgotten. Biscuit hasn't forgotten what his dad and his grandmother had to deal with you and your you and your ancestors coming in and causing us all sorts of problems. So I think we could do this. So I think, if we do that, we raise our troops and then we call some people in. The only thing is, hang on a second. Hang on. Let's go down to here. So if we go and declare war on you, what can we do? We can conquer a county. If we wanted the Sheikhdom of Ed, it's going to cost us 100 piety, which is good. We've got that. But then what will it take to bring people in? If we try and call people into our war, if it's going to cost piety, that's fine. If it's going to cost prestige, that's a bit of a problem because we don't have much of that. Could we get some more of that? Could we do some more of that by possibly, doing a hunt? And again, we're a little bit kind of stressy and we gain stress very, very quickly because we're paranoid and ambitious. So yeah, that's causing us some problems. So it could be quite handy if we did call a hunt to then just get that stress level down, and that can give us quite a lot of prestige. However, it can also be quite expensive. We're going to lose, 30 stress right now. 67 money. Do you know what? That's okay. 67 money is absolutely fine. We can cope with that. So let's sound the horn, go on a bit of a hunt. Here we go. Let's hope this works. I imagine the hunt is over in Dalat Kabir because we've only got 2 places. And Brainy has come of age. Oh my goodness me, our daughter has come of age and she's got Grey Eminence. She's got a 4-star education trait with sufficient tutelage. Even a child that has displayed little natural inclination toward diplomatic influence, such as Brainy, can come to truly understand it. And she really has. A true silver tongue, she could sway the opinion of counts and kings alike. When she speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. She's very good. And she's married the chappie with the 10,000 troops or whatever, which is very good. Okay, there we go. Sort that marriage out. That marriage is now complete. They are married. Okay. So now that alliance is properly secured. Okay, so that's good. Back to the hunt we go. So felling a beast. You would think it was a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest wolf I have ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day, crikey. It is still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. Okay, so its head will look beautiful in my great hall. We get a hunting trophy that gives us half a point of prestige per month. I think, oh yeah, for 10 years. I don't quite know why only for 10 years. Does it just decay or fall off the wall in 10 years or whatever? Or it shall be a trophy for my sister. We give that to Rainbow. I mean, I think we'd go for the prestige, wouldn't we? We'd go for that. We're ambitious. We want to acquire prestige. We want to become more prestigious because we have the ambition of Delac becoming great once again. So I think, yeah, we get on. Hang on. Do we get on with our sister anyway? Oh, it's a plus 100. We're already really, really good friends with her. So there's no point doing that, I don't think. And I don't think he would. So here we go. That's quite handy. That's going to give us a little bit of a sort of prestige boost anyway, which is very handy. I was kind of hoping for a slightly bigger increase in prestige from the hunt. I was hoping for, many, many hundreds of it, but there we go. Okay, hunt, returning from the wild. It's drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the drylands behind as the servants prepare the wolf and other game for our journey back. Okay, so what do we get? We get 150 prestige. Okay, that's fine. I wanted possibly double that, but never mind. Now, are you at war with anybody? No, you are not. Your troops are still looking the same. However, your ally strength has come right down. They've got significantly less numbers now from your allies. I think now is the time. I think now is the time to strike, whilst they're weak. Oh, this is wonderful. All these years of it, sort of, this resentment building up. We now get to go in and hopefully it can work out very nicely. So let's declare war upon you and let's conquer the county of Ed. Here we go. Let's get Ed away from him. So 100 piety. That's fine. And then, yeah, hopefully we can use our prestige to call somebody in to help us out. So here we go. Declare war. And it's happened. It's happened. We've declared war on the Danakils. Right. Raise our armies. And then let's call somebody in. So hang on. So currently 1,866 versus 1,808. Okay, so at the moment very even, but no allies have been called in. He will call in, I imagine, these people. So 570 plus, yeah, so it's going to get about 2,000 people in. So who should we summon in to help us? Do we call you in with your big amount of troops? Although you are having a bit of a war anyway right now. You've got a holy war going on. What about you? You've got no war going on. It's quite peaceful over there in the Quamatia Amaret. It's okay over there. So how about we call you in for a bit of a fight? And there we go. 150 prestige. That's why we just did the hunt, because we've topped that up. Okay, right, that's very good. Yeah, okay. And he will accept because he wants to join the fight. Okay, this is very good. Okay, so hopefully he'll accept sort of very soon. The only thing is he's got to get over here. Okay, so he said yes. However, the other people have joined the Danakils. Okay, so we've raised our troops. They are standing guard over here in Delac. Where are... Hang on, pause time so nothing happens while we can't see. There are his troops. However, they have all raised up in the middle, which is a little bit unfortunate. So they've got to walk all the way down here to the sea and then sail all the way over here. Okay, hang on. How long is that going to take? That could take ages. Hang on a sec. That's going to take 8 months. 8 months to get over to Delac. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. 8 months. We are losing a little bit of money per month because our troops are raised. Do you know what? Let's stand them back down. 46 days. There's no point raising our troops and having them just standing there, not doing anything. So I think we need to wait for our buddies to come in and sail in via the sea. They'll arrive, I imagine, they said they're going to Delac. So they'll go over here, and then we'll raise our troops. And that means that we might not be so short of cash. Our acquaintance has died. The guy, he's dead. The guy from Abyssinia is dead. I put him on the little notifier thing. I pinned him up there. So now that's why he's come up as an acquaintance or a person of interest, because he's pinned. He's dead. He died of gout. Oh my goodness me. Well, this changes things. Okay, Abyssinia, how are you looking now? 6,000 troops. Okay, and then allies of only 412 levies, plus quite a lot of other things up, but that's not huge. That's not huge at all. Oh, that's really unfortunate that we're attacking over here now. Oh, botherations. We could have attacked them. We could have attacked them right now. That would have been amazing. Because we could have called in our buddies. We could have called in Chappie over here. And they, I assume, would have sent some people over. Yeah, they've got over 10,000 troops. They're having one war against somebody who's got 1,700 troops. You could send us 6,000 troops and still have loads left over. So, yeah, I think... Is it... We have to finish this, but do we strike now? Do we strike now and declare war on this new person? So, Negus Tamarat. Okay, so do we declare war on you to try and get our duchy back? Take a little bit of power away from you? Because, of course, that's 2 less places you've got. Less gold, less levies, all that kind of stuff. Do we take that away now and declare war on you? But we are going to need to get you involved. And we don't have the prestige right now. I think what we do is, let's sort this out first. Let's get the whole sort of Danakil war sorted first. Getting a little bit excited. And we've gained some stress for some reason. Why is that? Oh, no! Our mother has died. Oh no, she was one of our best friends. We got 126 stress. Oh my word. Right, okay. Good grief, that's huge. Okay, so we've gone up to stress level 1. And what do we do here? So hang on, what do we like? We're ambitious, but we're paranoid. Okay, so what are we going to do? We can either become reclusive, which would kind of tie in with paranoid. That would work very well because, you know, if you're paranoid, you could lock yourself away and then nobody can come and get you. So we could get reclusive. What does reclusive do again? Remind me. -2 diplomacy, -1 stewardship. So stewardship would still be 18. That's fine. Diplomacy would go down to 10. It would make diplomacy our worst kind of thing. But stress loss would go up by 20%. So when we lose stress, we lose a bit more. To maybe offset the fact that when we gain stress, we gain an absolute huge gigantic mountain of stress. Or we could gain the trait Hashisha, I think you pronounced that. Okay, so we enjoy a little bit of recreational smoking there. Or we could just take another 126 stress, and that will probably break us forever. So I think given that we're paranoid, we probably would become reclusive. We'll start thinking that everyone's out to get us and we'll try and sort of hide away. So let's become reclusive. So I don't even think that gets us down a level of stress, but there we go. Right. I've just seen the sort of the enemy sort of allies coming in and landing in over there. And we have a daughter. Oh, this is all very nice. Okay. What should we call our newest daughter? Hang on. How is she? She's a genius as well. Oh, this is very good. A genius child. Okay, genius child, what should we call you? We've got Brainy. Let's call her Smarty. So we've got Brainy and Smarty, and then Cake in the middle, because Cake doesn't have the genius trait, unfortunately. He's got Intelligent, which is really, really good, but not quite as really, really good as Genius. But there we go. So I think, yeah, we'll call her Smarty. So there you go. Welcome to the world, Smarty. And immediately, we want to go and be sort of assigned to her guardian because, yeah, of course, Brainy doesn't need a guardian anymore, I don't think, because she's grown up. Is she ill? Oh no, she's ill. Oh no. Brainy, you must survive for the Alliance's sake. And of course, we love you as well. Right, okay, hang on a minute. So let's assign you a ward. We will educate you because that would make sense. So there we go. Enemy ally joins war. Somebody's replaced one of the enemy kind of combatants. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, where are our buddies? Are they even on the sea yet? No, they're not. Oh my goodness me. Right. Okay. They might finally be getting into some boats. I mean, where is your land? Where is your land, my good sir? Kind of over there. I mean, could you not? I mean, I'm not telling you how to run your kingdom over there. But could you not have, I don't know, set your raising point just here? And then raise them here and they could have just got onto a boat, I don't know, like half a year ago or whatever. Never mind. Hopefully we've got some very, very fast boats going on. Right, so we need to get into here. A warder court appreciates spouse's tutelage. Sunshine gained 30 opinion of Massa Cathrid. Okay. That's nice. That's good. Yay for a nice thing happening. That's good. Right, are they coming in finally? Oh, Hang on. Who are they? Hang on, what? You're not our friends, are you? Are they our friends? Why are they down there? Is that them? Okay, I'm very surprised as to why they're down here. They're sieging... Oh, that's the allies. They've come down here and just sieged the allies' place. Okay, well, if we raise all our people, are they then going to pop over here and kind of go, oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. They've realised that we now have some troops available, and I think they're coming over to us. Possibly. Yeah, there we go. Get in some boats. Come over here. We're going to go and stand... Oh, hang on. They've gone out to sea. They've gone out to sea. They're coming back. They're coming back. Come on. If we can get here, we can strike them whilst they've got their disembarkation penalty, and we can properly squish them. However, I think we might possibly have just missed out on that. Yeah, it's gone. They are running away, however, and we've caught up with them. Oh, and there's a huge pile of them. Okay, yeah, bad things are happening to them. Gerard Alamira formed a new alliance. Ah, okay. You might join the battle. 3,000 people. Okay, we need to siege this place really quickly. I think we're on that by the look of it. Is anybody else doing that? No, our allies are just going around the place just doing some more fighting. Well done, you guys. Yep, that's some more people kind of killed. So yeah, the Danakil troops look very, very limited right now. And then our friends are just kind of sort of mooching around the place, going over here. If you could start sieging places, that would be good. I'm okay with that. Oh, hang on, what's that? Demand artifact. To my liege, you have something that should legitimately belong to me. Relinquish it at once. Okay. So, hang on, what does he want? The embellished Liquisma figurine for the learning lifestyle experience boost. No, because we quite like that. We might possibly go down the whole learning lifestyle at some point. So we want to keep that. So we're annoyed at Shake Dave because he's saying, I want your stuff. Oh no, we might form a rivalry with Shake Dave. That would be bad. That would be bad. And yeah, we don't want that to happen. Hang on decline. Oh, he's going to really hate us. -60 opinion, but we want to keep it. So no, away with you, Shake Dave. You're not having our fancy kind of artifact thing. And who is this? Sunshine, our half-sister, can marry that person there. Okay, you're the sort of, yeah, the person with the tiny amount of troops, but many, many, many claims. Okay, do you know what? It's fine. Yeah, accept that. That's all wonderful. Yay, happy wedding day. Good job. Right, can we please complete the siege of Ed? Because at least if we get that, that is the war target secure. So if we do that, it is sieged. Okay, up to 56%. Now let's go over here then. So if we pop over to actual Danakil itself, I think that's the county of Danakil. Yeah. Okay, so then we'll start working on that. 5 months until that is sieged. Okay, quite satisfied. Cake has been asking me for a wooden sword for a long time, and I told him I would get him one in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. He responded that he was fine with his current dedication to his studies, reward or no reward. Okay, so he seems quite content, I imagine, yeah. Okay, so he could keep content. We could make him fickle, which I don't think we do. Or we could make him trusting. I don't think we'd make him fickle, because that's not something that we're kind of into. So either trust him. No, but you're paranoid. You wouldn't be trusting. You wouldn't tell him to be trusting because you are paranoid. You're naturally sort of inclined to say, oh, look out, everybody. So you wouldn't be trusting. So I think, yeah, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't make him fickle because we're ambitious and just. So, yeah, that doesn't really go with fickle, particularly ambitious. So I think, yeah, we'd just say, yeah, carry on. Be content. It's all fine. So what does content do? -1 intrigue, +2 learning. Stress loss goes up. Okay, that could be quite handy. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. I think we go for that. So yes, keep content, please. And how are we doing over here? So are the enemy showing their face? I don't think the enemy are bothering to show up. They've gone away. I don't know where they are. They're licking their wounds somewhere else because we just... I say we, the royal we as a collective, the alliance beat them. So I think once this is done, surely that's it. If we capture the war target and their capital, surely that's going to be enough to get it up to 100%. So there we go. 100%. We've captured a granddaughter, which gives us 10% from the war score. But we've got 92% from that, 24% from battle, 6% from the actual sort of holding the war target itself. Can we possibly, could we, if I press the right button it might help, can we get any money for her? 25 money. Okay, do you know what? We'll do that. We'll get some money from that prisoner. There we go, 25 money. And we can still do this. So, yeah, let's just end this now. More people are coming in, so I think it's a good time to actually end this fight. We gained 75 fame. And look at that. We've got Ed. We're now the proud owners of Ed, which is all very good. Yay, right, okay, so Ed joins us. Welcome, Ed. Say hi to Ed, everybody. Okay, so Ed is now ours. What is Ed like? Please tell me it's not tribal. It doesn't look tribal. It's got proper little sort of castle things. Yes, it's a castle holding. We can use this. It's not a useless kind of tribal thing where we have to convert it over to be useful. It's an actual castle and a temple. Oh, this is very good. This is very good indeed. Now, it looks like, however, the marshal is over there increasing county in that increasing control, in that county. So we can't get anybody over here right now, unfortunately. However, that's Sheikh Dave's problem, and Sheikh Dave and I don't see eye to eye anymore. In fact, Sheikh Dave is a little bit ill. So how about we forget about that? Sheikh Dave can use his own marshal to go and increase control. We will get control increased over there, please, in Ed. Oh, we couldn't change that for some reason. Hang on. Is it because we only just took over? Oh, yeah, right. Now it is a bit of a mess. So, yeah, go over there and sort that out, please. And we can get another perk. Divided attention. +2 domain limit. Oh, good. That will come in handy. I can now have up to 9 places. Yeah, we've not quite got up to 9. But you know what? That's quite the achievement. I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, right. Disband the troops. Thank you. Thank you, friends from far away. Thank you, Emir II. That was super helpful. You were brilliant. You were really, really good. You helped out a great deal. And yeah, now a couple of extra places. So what have they got? So it generates a tiny bit of money and 156 levies. As a castle, they've got mud brick towers. Okay, so the castle, yeah, makes it a little bit harder to siege. And they've got pastures. Okay, so plus 0.2 per month and 50 levies. And then the sort of a temple over here is just a temple. It's got no buildings in it whatsoever. Okay, right, that's fine. So I think what we should do is, I think we'll wait until we get the architect perk, because that would make sense. That gives us +2 stewardship, which is very nice. But also, yeah, building construction costs and time comes down, which is very handy. And then I think we start building. I think we save our money and start building over here. Although, hang on, let's check. Let's check over here. So you've got... your allies still aren't great. Your allies are still very weak, Mr. Negus Tamarat. You're having trouble getting allies sorted. You've got one that's got 1,204 troops, and that is kind of it. That's your lot. Could we... hang on. Can we declare war? Yeah, can we do this? So we can get the Emirate of Delax. So we can get our kind of duchy back. That would give us Masawa and Burr. But... 180 prestige. Plus we need some more to call people in. Okay, right. So we need a little bit more money and we need a little bit more prestige. Okay, what's going to get us those kinds of things? I mean, yeah, this stuff here would get us sort of undertaking the Hajj and going on a pilgrimage. That would get us piety. It might possibly get us some prestige with the kind of action things, the random events that pop up. I'm thinking, how about hosting a feast? That costs 100 money. How expensive is that feast? Good grief. Okay, right, we might have to possibly host a feast. Hang on, have we got any other kind of prisoners? No, that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping that maybe we had some more secret prisoners kind of hiding around the place, but alas, no. Okay, but I mean, this is the weakest that Abyssinia has been since we started the game, probably. Oh, they're over there. Oh. They're over there as well. That's not very good. They've got the Duchy of Thais. Oh dear. Yeah, I didn't notice they're over there. However, I think did somebody point that out in the comments? I can't remember. But yeah, they did say, oh yeah, they're kind of getting a bit big. They're surrounding you. So I think, yeah, if we could get those back, if we could get Masawa and Burr back, they were quite good. They were quite good kind of places. They better not have torn down all the buildings we built in them. That'd be really annoying. It looks like it's just crop fields. Oh, we built them up and made them really good. You fools. You fools. You've ruined a very good thing. Okay, so yeah, we could get them back possibly. But we need more money. We just need more cash right now. It's not going to work for us at the moment. So, okay, let's run time on a tiny bit. We need more money. We need more prestige. Oh, hang on. We're being raided down here. But unfortunately, yeah, they've got 3,000 people raiding us. So we can't do anything about that right now, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, you know, soon we might be able to stop that kind of nonsense going on. But yeah, now that's going to cause us even more issues with raising money from over there, which is a bit of a bother. Where are you from? You're from there. Oh, you're from that place. 3,101 troops on your own, but 8,500 military strength on your allies. Yeah, okay. I don't think we'll be attacking you anytime soon. Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. So how's that got now, the kind of raided thing? Yeah, so 50% holding taxes. That's not good, is it? That's not going to help at all. Okay, never mind, never mind. We'll leave that for Dave to sort out there. Shake Dave can try and figure all that out. Okay, so we've got 125 money. Let's give ourselves a bit of a treat. Let's go and have a nice feast and hope that we can get some prestige from that as well. Because, yeah, we need a big pile of prestige to declare war on the Abyssinians and then call in our friends over here and hope they can help us. So I think, yeah, a feast is going to be a good way to get some prestige in, I think. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. So we're going to lose some stress as well, which is very nice. So here we go. 100 money, it's very expensive. It's very costly, but I think we have to do it. Because I think if we don't strike now at the Abyssinians, they're going to build up again soon enough and we'll be in trouble. So I think we have to strike while the iron is maybe not hot. Strike while the iron is, sort of, warm to the touch, possibly, shall we say. Okay, so everyone is here. The guests are gathered in the Great Hall. Lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. Okay, it's not a very big realm, but okay. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Okay, so I guess we are over there. So who's here? It's the worst feast you could imagine. So it's me and my wife. This is just like lunch. There's nobody else there. So we asked Shake Dave, and Shake Dave said no. And we asked Vali Nalei. Who are you? You're one of our vassals, are you? Oh, you've got that temple. Oh, I want that temple. Can we have the temple? I think we've got Ed over there, haven't we? We could possibly have that temple. Can we take that off of you? Oh, you're thinking you're powerful as well. Oh, you're not very good. Yeah, could we have this off you? Can we revoke your title? May incur tyranny unless you have a cause for revocation. Hang on, if we press that button, can we see what's going on? Yeah, okay, revoking baronies does not incur tyranny. Okay, so he's not going to be very happy with that, but then we can get that under our control. Because I think we'd want that. We don't want him taking control of that, do we? He's not very nice. He's not very happy with us. But would we do that? I suppose that we are ambitious. We're ambitious. I think we want to have as many holdings as we can get our hands on without obviously causing too much trouble. I genuinely think that's what we do because we're ambitious. We want more stuff. We're not greedy, but we're ambitious. We want more. We want to make this place better and we know how to do it. We know how to run that mosque better than Chappie here. But we're just, would we take that off him because he currently has it? Maybe we wouldn't do it because that would be somewhat unjust. Okay, he will accept, so he will accept that. So we could take it off him if we wanted to. I now don't think Biscuit would. I think his sort of sense of fair play would override his sense of ambition. I think he kind of understand that he can't just go around and go, you give that to me. So I think, yeah, that's what we're not going to do that. But okay, so that means that Shake Dave, who's our vassal from over there, and Vali Nalei, who runs that mosque over there, they both said no. So our feast is just us and our wife having a great big party to ourselves. Do you know what? We're soulmates and it's fine. All over my new shirt. Oh dear. We could all tell Emir Biscuit, and we could all tell there's only two of us there, had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. Okay, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. So we gain higher standards of courtesy for 5 years. Yeah, that's what's that, 1 prestige a month. But she spends 150 prestige, and she gets a bit angry with us. Or we can say, ha, what a show you put on. That means that we are going to have another bit of a mental break, but we also spend 75 of our prestige. That's precisely what we don't want to do, but she likes us a bit more. I mean, I don't know. What would we do there? I'm entirely unsure about what we would do in that situation. He's just and ambitious and paranoid. I mean, I suppose if he's paranoid, you could sort of go, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. For goodness sake, what have you done? Because, I mean, as well, I don't want to have to go into a stress sort of break thing. That will be bad. I don't see him. He's not a kind of reveller type. So I don't see him going, how? What a show you put on. I can sort of see him going, oh, for goodness sake, you've just vomited all over me, you silly sausage. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. Higher standards of courtesy for 5 years. We do get a bunch of prestige out of it. I actually think that's what he would do. I think that's what he would do. And yeah, they're soulmates, but that doesn't mean they can't argue. Soulmates can argue. It's fine. That's part of how it works. So yeah, I think we'll go for that. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. My goodness me, you just vomited all over me. Come on, don't do that again. Deaf diplomacy. My Chancellor, Hashmadin, has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Gerard Alamir of Danakil is flawed, illegitimate and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I please. The truce has ended. Okay, hang on. How long is that truce in place for? 4 years or no years? Oh my goodness me. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Emir Bayan leans over to tell me that she finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. She recognises true intellect, I see. There we go. 75 prestige. That's what we want. Okay, that's very good. I love the fact that it's just a meal with us too. Feast, isolation. This doesn't make sense, game. It is too much. The incessant chatter of those around me. The multitude of faces looking to me for conversation. People. You mean person. Your wife, who is also your friend and your soulmate. Okay, I knew at this feast with one other person who I live with and who I'm married to would be a chore, but I never imagined the scale of it. I am lucky that my wife, Amira Bayan, is here at least. She's the only one that's here. Okay, there must be somewhere I can be alone. We spend 150 prestige. Oh, that's not good, is it? And we lose 36 stress because we are reclusive. Bayan, don't leave me alone with those beasts. Or, frightful weather we're having, isn't it? Okay, right, so I think, now this is not going to work well for us in terms of what I wanted from this feast, but I think, because we're trying to roleplay this as best we can, I think we'd go away. I genuinely think that's what we'd do. So I don't think we'd try and do that. I don't think we wouldn't sort of stress ourselves out to get some prestige. I want to get prestige. I want to click this button down here, because yeah, that will be the min-maxing option, but we're not doing that. Bayan, don't leave me alone with these beasts. There's nobody here. So that doesn't really make any sense. In kind of, you know, in terms of the story and who's at the sort of do, that doesn't make any sense. And there must be somewhere else I can be alone. I'm going to assume that there are other people at this this shindig. They're just not sort of, you know, important enough to be named in the game or whatever. We've probably got some friends over, or the neighbours have come round, or yeah, the people from the street have come in or whatever. So I think we would do this. It's going to spend 150 prestige. The whole point of doing this was to actually acquire prestige, not spend it on going away. But I think if we're role-playing, that's what we would do. We are reclusive, we're paranoid, all these people are looking at us, they want conversation, and yeah, we're just going to go and sort of let our wife deal with some of the sort of, you know, some of the chitter, chatter, banter for a while, and we're just going to go away. So 150 prestige. Farewell, 150 prestige, the thing that we wanted to gather, but there we go, never mind, that's kind of what happens. A keen eye. Cake seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Oh yeah, Cake was probably there as well. Of all the things, he could not stop talking about the rich clothes and glittering gold he saw there. Okay, here we go, is that greedy? Cake keeps the trait greedy. Okay, what does greedy do? Diplomacy down by 2, monthly income up, monthly income per stress level, plus 10%. Okay, greedy. So we're ambitious and we're paranoid. Okay, so we could say you keep greedy. We could make you gregarious, or we could make you lustful. Okay. I don't know. What would we go for there? I don't think we'd make him lusty. It's a bit weird. I don't think we'd do that. I saw how you looked at that servant, Cake. I don't think we'd do that. We don't seem like that sort of chap. I will show him how to make friends at a feast. I mean, no, that's definitely not us. No, we're not gregarious in any way, shape or form. We just went away from a feast because there were too many people. So I think it's going to be greedy, which is going to impact his... He's going down diplomacy education, and greedy is -2 diplomacy, which is a bit of a shame. But there we go. You can't do anything about that now. It is the way of things. And I assume it's too late to switch his focus around, isn't it? It's too late to switch that round. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. We're not lusty, and we're not going to tell him how to be gregarious, so he's just going to keep greedy. Yeah, these are the trappings of power by which our world is ruled. There you go, Cake. You become a little bit greedy. And finally, the feast is over. My goodness me, that went on for absolutely ages. So there we go. Everyone goes home. I have my wife Bayan to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Okay, she kicked me out the door or something. Okay, until next time. Oh, there we go. We get another 150 prestige back, which is quite handy, and every guest, all one of them, gets 20 opinion of us for 10 years. Okay, and the feast ends. Yeah, that wasn't the most successful of things, was it? I thought possibly we might have slightly more action going on there, but never mind, never mind. So we are up to 341 prestige. How are we looking over here with you? So you've got up to about 4,000 levies. However, your allies are still looking very, very weak indeed. They're not looking good. So they've got, what, 300 and something levies, about 400 levies, shall we say. And then a group of sort of, men-at-arms, but not loads. So what's that, 400, 600, 800 of them. Okay, so we could take on the allies. We could deal with them on our own, but we need help from our buddies. Do we do this, though? Do we take that away from him? Because he is going to be very, very angry about that. And he's going to come in and possibly try and take that back. Although, if he does attack us, we can keep calling in buddies. We can keep summoning in allies. And of course, we do have Smarty. We've got Smarty here, who is, able to be married somewhere for an alliance. So if we just go and have a quick look at that, actually. Do that for alliance power. Okay, so there you go, you. Something about Alexandria. You're only 38, so the alliance might last a little bit longer. And the Emirate of Alexandria, 2,000 people. The Sherazad Emirate, 2,700-ish people. Okay, not huge numbers. Not massive numbers at all. I thought possibly we might be able to get some slightly bigger alliances out of that. Okay, that's not wonderful news there. Never mind. So here we go. Hang on, how strong are you now? 1,277. Oh, you're absolutely relying on your allies. You're living through your allies now, Mr. Alamira there. Okay, we'll come and get you in a bit, I think. I think we have to strike now. I'm kind of in two minds about this. So do we go in now and attack him and hope that our friends can come in and also help? Or do we go down here and attack the Danakils and take another bit of land off them, build up our forces, and then go into Abyssinia when this has been claimed? Although we might not be able to summon people in to help us out. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Okay, so take a bit of land off Danakil, try and reclaim our duchy from the Abyssinians. What's the best option? Do you know what? If we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Let's go up against the Abyssinians and see how we get on. The Danakils will still be there. They're not going to come attacking us, I don't think, anymore. I don't think they're going to bother us too much because they are a dwindling force right now. So I think, yeah, we'll go up against the Abyssinians. This might be a terrible idea. I do not know, but here we go. Let's give it a go. So can we seize the Emirate of Delax? Okay, so that's going to cost us 180 of our prestige. That's quite a lot. What if we go for a holy war for a duchy? That is 200 lovely piety, but Coptic rulers may join the war. And there are quite a lot of Coptic rulers over there. I think they're Coptic. Oh yeah, that would be not effectively suicide, but that would be really, really stupid. Because I think, yeah, Nubia would join in and then we would lose. Okay, so it's going to have to be a case of going to here and declaring war on you for this. Seizing the Emirate of Delax, because we have a claim on it. It's de jure ours, because we're the Duke, we're the Emir of that duchy, that Emirate there. So yeah, we should have this under our control. So yeah, here we go. Oh, we've only got 39 gold. We've only got 39 money. Hang on a minute. We might have to possibly hold off a little while until we get some more money in. Because if we raise them, that's going to be really expensive. We've got quite a lot of troops and we don't want to plunge ourselves into bankruptcy. Oh no, I think we have to leave time running for a bit until we get a bit more money. And at least I would have said a year. Probably 1 year's worth of money coming in, I think will be quite handy. The comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than Emir Biscuit's company. She encouraged me to throw plates and scream into pillows, and after the emotional storm died down, I actually did feel better. Did you clean up the plates afterwards? That's terrible, you're a public menace. After this short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. I'm lucky to have a friend like Emir Biscuit. Spending time with Bayan is always good for me. We lose 24 stress. That is very good. Thank you, wife of ours. Yeah, I think if we declared war right then, that would have been quite bad. Because we would have had, a few months possibly until we then went into negative money. And then things go wrong when you have no money. It goes bad. There's all sorts of bad stuff going on, sort of, robbing and kidnapping and general kind of discord around the place in all your different counties because you can't fund them properly. So yeah, I think possibly we might need to wait a little while. Let's just keep an eye on this. Let's keep an eye on whether you get any more allies. It'll be very, very unfortunate if you pick up another ally. That'd be very sad. Okay, right, we'll have to see what happens because, yeah, we can't attack them now due to monetary concerns, which is all a bit unfortunate. And I think we can unlock our final perk in the Architect tree. Yes, we can. We can now get Architect, which is very good indeed. Okay, so hang on a second. Pause time. What was that? Our neighbour High Chieftain Akin won against our other neighbour Petty King Hassan. Okay, so hang on. Who are you? You beat them down there. Okay. Oh! That place is gone. That place there, which we did have our eyes on at one point, has kind of fallen to that chappy there. Okay. Right, that's interesting. It's probably fine, is it? I think that's fine. It's okay. And somebody we know has been taken prisoner. Okay, yeah, you got taken prisoner, but then you got out or whatever. That's okay. Right, so we've got all the way down to Architect down here, which is very good. So stewardship goes up by 2, and then, yeah, we can do building stuff a bit quicker and a bit cheaper, which is very welcome. That's pretty good. But now, do we stick around in the stewardship lifestyle, or do we go somewhere else? Do we go and start doing a few other bits and bobs somewhere else? Because we've got Architect. I don't see us going down Administrator, because this isn't really that handy for us right now. Like monthly tyranny coming down, all that kind of stuff. Vassal levy contribution up by 20%. I imagine our vassal levy contributions are quite small, so that's not going to be a massive thing. Claim throne against the liege. We don't have a liege, so yeah, that's not going to fly. And then avaricious, I don't see Biscuit being this type. So demanding payment and, extorting people and having fearful troops and that kind of stuff. I don't see him being sort of, going down this tree. So with that in mind, it makes sense to go somewhere else. So hang on, remind me what you're like again. You're ambitious, and you're paranoid. Now, you are very clever. You've got a learning of 14. Would you possibly go down a learning route? Would you go down here, possibly? Maybe go down a scholarship focus to get a huge, big boost to your learning and development growth up. Because I think, you understand that that's how this is going to work. You can get a more developed kind of realm. It's going to reward you in the long run. And I mean, you're only 40 years old, so hopefully you're going to be around for a good long time yet. Don't do a Bernard on us. So yeah, I think possibly we go down here. I don't think theology is your thing. I don't think you're not religious, but I don't think you're overly religious. Also, I can't click on you again for some reason. So I don't think we go down that. I think it possibly go down a scholarship focus, get learning up nice and high, and then possibly try and get some more of these in. I mean, maybe we go down the scholar route. Because you do strike me as someone who's quite clever. You've got, a learning of 14. That is not bad at all. That's pretty clever. Although you're ambitious. You know what you want. You're not afraid to try to get it. Would you go down a martial fighting route? But you're not that good at martial skills. You're not overly fighting. And you're not good at prowess either. I don't see you doing that. Just comes from, understanding viewpoints and being kind of, learned and understanding and such like. I think let's do this. Let's have a go at scholarship, shall we? So we're going to try and understand more about the world so we can be even more just about things and try and make things better that way. Yeah, okay, scholarship. Let's switch things over a little bit. So there we go. That will do the job. Scholarship focus. Maybe go down scholar, possibly pick up a few whole of body perks as well because they're quite good. But I mean, yeah, these are all quite handy. These are all quite good things. 20% of counsellor's primary skills added to your own. That's no bad thing at all. That's very good. Learning per level of devotion. Increased development in county efficiency. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. So, okay, I think we'll do that. Right, run time on. Let's try and get toward 100 gold, please. Oh, here we go. This is quite a good event thing. I do like this one. So, spouse, up to the task. Some of my counsellors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Bayan when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. So basically, she's going to go and teach them, and some of them like it and some of them don't. So, for example, the marshal is okay with that. The marshal is okay with her sort of, helping out a bit, and they get +2 marshal and +1 learning. That might help out a bit with some of our soldiers. That might be quite useful. Okay, Sheikh Dave is okay. Studying stewardship, +2 stewardship, +1 learning. That is, you're our steward. That could be quite handy. Or Mufti Kura, you're the sort of the court priest person. Okay, that's just +3 learning. Okay, I mean, who would be quite sort of willing? You're humble and ambitious and just. You are shy, wrathful and diligent. I don't think you'd go for it because you're shy. I think you try and hide from her as she comes round. You are temperate, brave and diligent. I mean, possibly the marshal. Maybe go and help the marshal out. It might help sort of speed up some of our control issues as well around the place. So yeah, go and help the marshal out, please. That'll be handy. Also, marshal, you don't seem to be married to anybody, and that's not good enough at all. So can we please sort this out? Let's find somebody with some decent traits. Yeah, you're good. You seem nice, and you've got the hail trait. So hopefully, if you two do have kids that can stay in our court for a bit, those kids can have the hail trait, and then they can grow up to be warriors or whatever. Although 40 versus 23, what's the chance of kids? Oh, medium. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Please sort that out. Please sort that marriage out. That's going to be nice. Anytime you like. There we go. Wonderful. And we have another person in our court as well. Oh, this is an absolute disaster. Okay, right. Our alliance with the guy from the Rumi Emirate, the guy with the bajillion troops, he's died. So that alliance is no longer a thing. Oh, no. It's a disaster. Oh, we were just preparing to attack them in what? I don't know, another 4 months or something? When we got to 100 gold, we were going to go in and attack them. But now that alliance is no more. Oh, that is a bit of a disaster. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. We might be able to salvage this. So who was that? That was Brainy. Okay, so Brainy is over at somebody's court. Hang on. So could we arrange a marriage between you? Hang on. Clear all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So go to alliance power. No, that's us sorting it out, isn't it, in there? That doesn't work like that. We need to bring her back to court, I think, don't we? So bring her back to court. She will say yes. Oh no, but then does the child come with us? Does the child come with us? She's going to leave her child. No, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that because we're just. So we would not do that at all. Who's running that place now? Who's actually in charge? So this chap. Okay. Can we arrange a marriage between you and Brainy? Are you happy with that? Will not accept -81. We have too many existing alliances, apparently. And he would be marrying down. Ah, oh, botherations. Oh, it's all gone wrong. That was so brilliant up until that point. Hang on. What if we were going to do that now? 9,900 versus 6,200. So, yeah, we'd need everybody in. We'd need our buddies from far away in and ourselves to give us 8,000 to overpower him and his now no allies. Oh, hang on though. Hang on. Oh, that says there you've got allies. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, that's That's really unfortunate. That's really badly timed. Oh, botherations. Okay. So now, do we bide our time a bit more and go for the Danakils over here? Or do we still just go steaming in and have a go at them with slightly less troops, but still a good amount of troops? And I think, yeah, if we could just take there and then maybe move into a couple of places and work our way toward their capital, I think that might be enough for us to win it back. Or do we go down here and get the Danakils? Again, it's that kind of, it's the age-old decision. Do you attack the Abyssinians or do you attack the Danakils? We've all had to make that choice at some point. Do you know what? We're going to go for the Abyssinians. We're going to stick with the original plan. So I've moved time on a little bit just so we've got over 100 money. And now we can begin the attack. So here we go. Let's get our duchy back. Let's get our emirate back. Here we go. Let's see if this is going to work at all. So declare war, do this. 180 of our prestige. So pretty much half of our prestige is going on this. So declare war, and there we go. War has been declared. Might need some help now though, people. So can you come and help us, please? You're not in any wars right now, which is handy. So if you could come and help us, 150 prestige on that. So there we go. So you come along and help us, please. I'm asking very nicely. Please, please, please come and help us, because that would be amazing. Right, you're going to join in, which is very handy. So now we've got 8,000 versus 6,000. But yeah, you've not... Are they all your troops? Are they all of your troops? Yeah, because you've got quite a lot of the footmen and stuff. Okay, so now we just have to hope that they're busy over here, I don't know, enjoying the local area down here and the nightlife or something. And they have to walk all the way up here before our buddies manage to actually come down here. Why don't you just sort of raise down here? Because now you've got to do another 8-month trip down here, by which point we might all have been horribly murdered to death. Okay, let's see what they're doing. What are they going to do? There are 6,000 of them now coming in. Are they going to siege this place first? It looks like, right, they're going to go for Dalak, which is not ideal. I was kind of not expecting them to go there first. Oh no, they've just cleared off from there. They had a little look at it and went, oh, that's quite hard to siege. Never mind, let's go over here. Okay, they're going for Ed. Are they going for Ed? Okay, Mr. Danakil is saying, oh, perhaps you're even someone that one day I will be proud to call my friend. No. Right, okay, there we go. Well done. He doesn't hate us quite so much. Right, where are they going? They're going... Yeah, they're going to go to Ed. They're going to go and siege Ed first, I imagine. That looks like their current plans. Let's move on. Yeah, Ed is under siege. No, Ed is no longer under siege. I don't know what they're doing. Just wandering around the coast, just playing on the beaches. A merchant has sent me samples of seeds. Plants she claims are good for health and mind. I must admit I have little experience in nurturing plants, but how hard could it be? Okay, learning challenge. 22% we get herbalist, 62% we get seeker of knowledge, and 14% nothing happens. So herbalist gives us intrigue and learning up, and a nice bit of disease resistance as well. Seeker of knowledge, +1 learning. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. Oh, the seeds refuse to grow. Oh, boo, that's a bit of a shame. That didn't work at all well. Right, where are our friends? Are they even in a boat yet? There we go. Let's hope you've got boats with, no, motors in or something, because I think we're being sieged again. No, now they're walking back down to Ed. What are you doing? What is your plan, you maniacs? Right, okay. I think we need to raise our troops, possibly over here. So let's move our raising point to here and raise all of our troops. So here we go. Everyone's going to appear. That is 2,109 people. That means our allies are now going to join us, because generally they kind of wander around with us. So if we go, say, over here and try and siege, if we go to Burr, if we walk along there, hopefully our allies are going to come with us when we cross over the strait thing. Yeah, there we go. Right, so they're going to come through us. That's very good. Come through here. Right, follow us, fellas. A crusade for Syria. Catholic rulers, invigorated by a call to arms of Pope Benedictus, have started to gather a large host of zealots to wage a crusade against all enemies of the cross in Syria. More and more fanatics are drawn in every day in what will soon be a mighty army of the cross assembled to bring war upon our lands. We can only pray that Allah will grant Emir Tawfiq, possibly, the courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Oh, the music's all dramatic. Okay, right, so a crusade is happening. Can it happen in a bit? We're a bit busy right now. Right, they're up in Dalak. Okay, so we need to get up here pretty quickly. Right, we might want to possibly go to here and wait for our buddies to catch up, because they are lagging behind a little bit. So here we go. Can you come this way, please? Oh, you're not. Can you come this way? If I go in there and attack that place, if I say I'm going to go and attack Delac, right, they will come and join us eventually. But of course, they're a couple of counties behind. So you need to get in really soon, folks, because we're going to be being murdered. You need to bring your friends in because they're being murdered. Right, okay. There we go. Took a while to get there, but we got there in the end. Cake comes of age. Okay, how are we? A 3-star education trait. That's pretty good. Charismatic negotiator. Okay, so they grow up fast. So how are you looking? You're pretty good. You're okay. You're not very good at intrigue. You're a bit rubbish at that. But everything else, yeah, you're very, very good. Well done, son of ours. Okay, now we do need to find you a spouse. Maybe, let's... Hang on. Quick check. Is there anybody that has some amazing kind of traits going on that's also got a massive pile of skills? Okay, there is also not a little bit older than him. Can we have a sort of an age difference of 5 years possibly? That would be quite nice. Okay, hang on. You're quite good. You're quite good. For someone who's 12 years old, you're a genius and you've got some very good stats already. That could be quite good, couldn't it? We get intelligent and genius. Is that gonna... Does that mean the children will at least have intelligent, possibly? So they might at least have intelligent, and there's a high chance of it going up to genius. She's paranoid and gluttonous. However, you're content and greedy. Which is a weird kind of mix of things. You're content but greedy. Doesn't really make any sense, but okay. And just. Okay. Or we can go down here. You are, what are you? Arrogant. Don't want somebody who's arrogant. I don't see us choosing that. Here we go. You're content, fickle and trusting. You're also robust. That could be quite good. If we could have kids that are intelligent and robust, that would be no bad thing. Or pretty. Could have someone who's pretty. So ambitious, fickle and gregarious. Yeah, I mean, the stats are all still pretty good. They're all still very good. You're just, compassionate and ambitious. I don't know who we should pick. Do you know what? We'll sort that out another time. At the moment, we have slightly bigger issues to worry about. So here we go. So they've been defeated, which is good. So there we go. They've now been defeated. So we go over here and we start sieging the war targets. 3 months until we get Burr back. That's very good. And we've got our buddies kind of standing guard next to us. This is wonderful. Yeah, okay, yep, Cake's not got a wife. Yes, we know, that's fine. We'll sort that out in a bit. There's a war happening. And we've captured a mayor, apparently. Do they care? No. Can we get some money from this person? Because that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Can we get some money? 30 monies, absolutely. Yeah, give us 30 gold, please. Thank you. Right, so Burr is now ours. Let's go to Masawa. Let's get Masawa back. This is very good. They're sieging Ed. But I think we can siege this down before they siege Ed. Ed is 6 months. This place is 50 days. Okay. Our acquaintance, somebody's died in the dungeons. Oh, okay. We've got more people in the dungeon. Hang on. Really? Do they contribute war score? No, they do not. Okay. Can you give us some money, please? That's 10 money. Okay. So we'll get 10 money from you. That's better than nothing. And you're sad. Probably because you're in a dungeon. Let's go and... We don't need to employ you for anything. We'll demand you convert and get a hook on you. Don't want to recruit you because that's fine. Okay, there you go. So you can convert. Right, we need to siege that place. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, sad. Now that's going to be that complete. So 3210. Okay, we have the war targets. We're on 100 and whatever it is. No, 41%. Sorry, not 100%. And now, if we head down here, hopefully our buddies will follow us. And then we can get down here before they siege this place. Hopefully they can see us coming and they might run away. Yes, they've ran away. Okay, this is good. So if we get down here and they get down here, another big fight ensues. We're up to 76. However, Kura, our councillor, is dead. Botherations. And we can pick a dynasty legacy as well. Right, hang on that point. Hang on. And we're being raided. By who? Who are you? No, but why are you raiding us? Where is this place? I don't know where the chieftain of Kasala is. Oh, okay. But thanks for popping by. Why are you raiding us? That's really irritating. Okay. Can we get back up here and deal with these raiders? Is so they don't cause us all sorts of problems. Because that would be wonderful. If we could kill them, that would be great. Right, now, who do we have? Who do we have as a medic? Do we have anybody as a medic? Is anybody in court a medical person? I'm not sure we have anybody else in court that could be our physician right now, which is a bit of a shame. So we might have to send out a bit of a call for one. Let's have a quick look. No, I don't think anybody has the physician trait right now, which is a bit of a shame. Can we possibly... Yeah, you. There we go. You're our Chancellor. Can we go down to here and essentially marry you to a doctor? Here we go. Let's see what we can do with this. So, physician. Any renowned physicians? No, that was a bit of a leap of faith there, but there we go. Regular physicians? Nope. How about just a novice physician? No, nobody at all. Marvellous. Okay, right you are. I think we might have to do the thing where we search for one of these. Okay, yeah, let's begin the search. Let's try and get up here and stop these people from raiding us as well, because that's just going to be really inconvenient. Who can we have? You. Yeah, you, because you're a renowned physician and you're amazing. So, yes, or you, no. Okay, no, we want you. I don't know how you say that name. Is it Siltanasi, possibly? We'll have you, please. So we pay you 50 money and you get 0.1 per month for you being a doctor. Yeah, okay, absolutely. You are brilliant. Welcome aboard. Right, can we kill them then? Can we get rid of those people? So stop them from raiding us, because that's just rude. And we have a perk. Crikey, it's all kicking off, isn't it now? I'd like to go down the scholar route. I think the scholar route is going to be quite good. So here we go. Your wards can get additional skills and can become your friends. Let's go down that route. Let's go and become a little bit brainy, shall we? And then, yeah, we've got to siege down some more stuff over here as well. So how about we siege... I don't know. Where's their capital again? Where's their capital? Oh, their capital's over there, isn't it? Oh, okay. That's a bit further away than I thought. Well, let's head down here then. If we siege that, then we could possibly siege the capital. That might be quite handy. We just sort of work our way along this kind of border. Oh, and apparently sorting out those raiders gave us 22 gold and a little bit of prestige as well. Okay, that's very nice. Right, so they're here. The siege is going to take a number of days. Oh, this place is falling. This place is absolutely collapsing. Is this going to be enough? If we get this done, we're 87% right now, 88%. It's up to 100%. We've done it. Hang on, are you fighting someone else? No, you're just fighting us. But you appear to have been utterly inept at it because we've won the war. Hang on, have we got any prisoners? No prisoners. Here we go. Do you know what? Yes, we would like all our stuff back, please. That would be amazing. So we're going to get the county of Masawa and then Nagus. Hang on. Oh, there you go. And Raz Murad is going to become our vassal. Okay, so we get Masawa. And then that person there is going to become our vassal. Is he going to be happy about that? I do not know. But this is... Yeah, he watched his dad, poor Biscuit watched his dad have to sort of, give in, essentially. Sort of concede defeat to the Abyssinians as they came in and attacked us with huge numbers of troops and allies and everything else. And he's been able to get that back. And he did that kind of for his dad. He did it for his old man in memory of Bernard. This is for you, Bernard. Enforce those demands. Boom. Oh, this is brilliant. Look at this. Right, disband everything. Everyone stand down. And we've got them back. And look, we've got a little bit of connecting stuff over here, which is very exciting. So we've got Masawa. We've got Buri, but Buri is not. So Bur's not ours. So Sheikh Murad. Okay, you look a bit cross with us. Why is that? Ah, yes, you're strong. You think you want to be on the council. You could possibly do better than Sheikh Dave. You might be able to do better than that. We could move Sheikh Dave over to the Chancellor. Hang on. You're apparently one of our knights. Do you know what? Let's do a little bit of council reshuffling as well. So, Hashmadin, you get... hang on a minute. Yeah, so go to here. So where's Sheikh Dave? Sheikh Dave, if we order by there. Or Cake. No, we need Sheikh Dave on our side. So Sheikh Dave, you go to be the Chancellor, please. Yes, and then you leave that entirely. And let's let Sheikh Murad, our new vassal, take a position as the steward. So there we go. Wonderful. So he's got 13, make a little bit more money, and it makes him happy because he's a powerful vassal who thinks he should be on the council. What other vassals do we have? We've got you and you. You both expect to be on the council. I mean, you might possibly one day. You won't do because you're not very good. But okay, that's fine. There we go. We've got it back. The Duchy of Delax, or the Emirate of Delax, is back under our control. And it looks very, very good too. And I mean, that will soon start ticking up. We'll get more money from that as the control goes up. We'll get more levies and everything. We've got it back. We fought very hard for that in the end. You know, it took us a little while to get there, but we got it. And it's back under our control. Let's have a quick look at what's going on. So, yeah, there's just crop fields. Nothing in there. And hang on, what's in that place? Crop fields there. And nothing in there. And what's that? Guild halls in the city. Okay, so not brilliant. Not brilliant. So we've got Masawa under our control. So we'll try and work on that over there, I think. And yeah, down here in Ed as well. So maybe now we have a little bit of a period of... So you're trying to consolidate what we've got. However, there are the Danakils to take care of. And we can always go and have a fight with them. Because they are now very weak. They're relying heavily on their allies. I think we can go in and get them next time. And remove them out of the game. Because they have been a constant source of problems for us. So there we go. I think we'll finish up for now. Because we have been going for quite some time. And yeah, we've done quite a bit of stuff in not that long. I don't think we've been playing for that long. So, yeah, in terms of actual when we started this part. But there we go. We've done a great deal of stuff. And the Emirate of Delax is now back under our control. And I think now we'll try and keep it. We'll try and make sure we have some good allies on board. We'll make sure that our prestige is nice and high so we can call them in. We'll make sure we've got lots of troops going on. Get loads of money from all the new buildings. So yeah, we'll make it ours now. We'll try and secure this as best we can. And then from here, we will lead the fight back against the Abyssinians. We will get this place eventually. It's huge, it's massive, but we shall claim this. And we shall defeat the Abyssinians. And yet we'll get there in the end, as we often do in the Geek Cupboard. But yeah, for now, we will finish up and see how we get on next time. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.